Let's talk about hearing chords in songs because this particular skill exponentially boosts your musical growth. If you haven't yet checked out my previous videos in this mini-series, How to Play Piano by Ear, go ahead and check them out. They equip you with all the tools you'll need for this video. If you're feeling confident with hearing intervals and tracking melodies in music, you are all set for today. Let's get started. What even is a chord? A chord is a group of at least two notes that are played at the same time, like this, or like this, or even like this. And there are ways to describe even the most wild chords. Chords can often accompany a melody like a background track does for a singer. If you've been playing piano for a while, you might have noticed that a lot of piano pieces have the right hand sing the melody, and they have the left hand provide the foundation or background track of the song. Today, we're working on detecting those background track chords in real time. To start us off, let's cover two very popular types of modes or chords, major and minor. This is what a major chord looks like in the key of C, and we call this the C major chord. Major chords are generally described as happy. On the other hand, a minor chord traditionally sounds sad or mysterious. You feel that? It's important to note that these descriptions, though, don't always apply since the context of a song can change how a chord feels. But to keep things simple, let's remember these associations. Major for happy, and minor for sad, generally. There are some really common chords that many songs use, some major and some minor. To get a feel for these chords and to help us better understand how some of these chords can relate to one another, I'm going to play a number of popular songs that most of us know. I'll play them in the key of C, and so C will be our home note. First up, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Notice how my right hand played the melody while my left hand played the background track. I'll play it one more time. And in this short blurb, the main chords I used were C major, F major, and G major. Let me show you another song that uses the same exact chords, Jingle Bells, and pay attention to when the chord actually changes. Sometimes it'll be the same chord as the previously played chord, and sometimes it will change. Jingle Bells, here we go. Remember that each of these chords can give off a different emotion. That C major sounds at home since we're playing in the key of C. It's the most resolved. That G chord sounds pretty suspenseful, and the song would sound very different if we ended on "Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh." That G chord. Unsatisfying, right? And then that F chord, "Oh, what fun," almost sounds hopeful or like something is changing or opening in the story. Not quite so far from home, but not quite at home either. Now here's a song that uses both major and minor chords. Bingo! Let's give it a listen. Did you hear that minor chord? What I just used was an A minor chord. And remember that minor chords can give off that rainy day or emotional feeling. All right, now let's test your ears to see if you can detect the differences between each of these chords. I'm going to play a song and your job is to, number 1, detect when the chord is changing. And number 2, using the following options, figure out the order that they're being played. I might or might not actually use all of these chords in a song, so give it your best shot. I'll play these songs in the key of C, so remember that the C chord is going to feel the most at home. All right, let's give this a try. Check in with yourself. What felt at home, hopeful, suspenseful, or emotional? Did the chords change, or did they mostly stay the same? I'll play it one more time. All right, and here is the reveal. These are the chords that I played. Now that you've got the hang of it, let's try this again with a different song. You've got this. Just that. Let's try it again. You think you've got it? Here's the reveal, and these are the chords that I played. Cool. And here's our last round for the day. I believe in you. There was a lot of change happening there. I'll play it again. That was not easy at all, so pat yourself on the back. Here is the reveal. Amazing work today. Claps and applause all around. If you weren't able to nail some or even all of those songs today, do not worry, it is completely normal. In fact, what it takes to really master this skill is simply listening to a lot of music and paying attention. The more songs that you listen to that contain these chords, the more easily you'll be able to recognize these patterns that exist across thousands of songs. As a takeaway, remember to, number 1, ask yourself, is the chord changing? And number 2, if it is, what am I feeling? If you're still on track with this mini-series, How to Play Piano by Ear, next time we are wrapping it up and applying everything that we've learned into one practical walkthrough, how to actually start playing piano by ear. Again, nicely done today, and I will catch you in the next one.